Hi everybody. It is a beautiful Saturday. Oh my goodness, the weather is amazing. I just got back from a whole bunch of errands, including getting a tank of water, so the water is unloading, and I thought I would sit here for a minute, catch my breath. It's been a very busy morning. One of the things I'm very pleased about, but was not quite prepared for, is another source of protein on my land. And here they are. One of the people I've met up here was getting out of the rabbit business. I've wanted rabbits for protein, meat rabbits, and I hadn't looked into New Zealand's. I'd been thinking about standard Rex or silver fox, but you do not find those for sale up here very often. Well, at all. I haven't found them for sale up here at all. And so this gentleman was part of my construction crew, and he saw a rabbit hutch that was given to me by the man selling me firewood as kind of a starter rabbit hutch, but it's for miniature rabbits. It's for much smaller rabbits. And the construction guy asked me if I was interested in rabbits or whatever. He told me he has New Zealand's. He raises New Zealand's and sells the meat. And so I started to look up about New Zealand's, and they're a good meat breed. There are some with white. They're all white with the red eyes, and I thought every New Zealand was like that, and I wasn't really interested in that. I don't know why. Just one of those things. And so the more I looked up New Zealand's, the more I thought that I wanted some eventually, when I was ready, when I was done building chicken coops and such. So then I saw the guy again recently, and just this past week. And I said, hey, about those rabbits, you think you could sell me one? And he said he's getting out of the business because all his other businesses are taking off and he doesn't have enough time. And so I got 2 cages, 2 water bottles, 2 feed dishes, 2 mature rabbits. This is the buck, and that's the doe. So they're a little bit older. They're over a year, about a year and a half, he thought. So they're kind of getting older as far as rabbits go. And then this young doe, because I wanted 3 rabbits. I always thought I'd have 1 buck and 2 does. This one is less than a year. So I have my set of rabbits in 2 cages and some supplies. This cage was already mine. For under what I would have paid for a pair, just a pair of those registered standard Rex or registered silver fox. And since I'm not planning on showing I want healthy rabbits, I want good conformation, but I don't necessarily need registered rabbits. So I got all of this for what it would have cost me for 1 pair of those other rabbits. So I'm feeling very happy about that. But now I've got to get busy and build them kind of a frame, a 2x4 frame, to get them up off the ground. In my dreams, and we all know what I set out to build does not always turn out like what I think it's going to or supposed to. What I want to do is somehow, I want them to be off the ground so predators can't get them easy. But I also want to be able to move them to the grass now and then so that they can have some fresh grass and kind of like a rabbit tractor. So we'll see what I end up with. Well, I got them up in their little rabbit hutch. I can't see, it's so bright out here, I can't see what I'm aiming at. So there's room enough for a fourth cage when I get one. The male's down there more at that end because his door opens on the end of the frame. He has a shorter cage. There's more floor space, but it's shorter. The females have the taller cages because I've heard that people, when the rabbits give birth and they have the little nest box in there, that if the cage is tall enough, the female can get on top of the nest box to get some time away from the babies as they get older. That's the older mama. This is the younger mama. Well, she's not a mama yet. The younger doe. And then my buck. So when I can afford it, I'll get a third cage and put it in one of this empty spaces. I can spread these cages farther apart. And then as I get babies and they need a grow out cage, there's room for that. This was not an easy task. You would think it was, right? So I put a little end here, kind of for privacy from the road, and a little chicken wire there. I didn't get farther than there. And another piece on posts. I wanted to continue around a little bit, but hopefully the people that walk their dogs will get the hint that this is a no dog area. And that's what it looks like from this side. Okay, it's a beautiful day. See ya.